Today I'm doing a very quick update to my Rode Stereo VideoMic X review that I did back in April. The only thing I want to talk about is after using this for, just around 6 months now, it's been flawless in most every way, except for it has a clipping issue that I've noticed. Even when your levels are down, your input gain's down, even you click the button to go -10 on the preamp of the Stereo VideoMic X, it still has clipping issues. Now the one example I could find today is this. That was at a wedding I shot about a month ago, and of course, amplitude's way up in that room. People are screaming, the music's playing, all the above, but I had the C100 cranked way down as well as the -10 selected just to protect against clipping, and yet it's still clipped. Now this has happened before to me, where my levels are down. If you look at the levels where they're peaking is like -12 dBFS. So you know that it's not clipping from a audio standpoint, but the microphones must be just so sensitive that they can't handle that kind of amplitude regardless of your input gain. Now I know that happens with condenser microphones. I didn't expect it to happen with a microphone of this price point. Now for the most part, I love this thing, even down to its aesthetic. I love what it looks like. I love how it fits on your camera, and I love the functionality of these options in back. So nothing about my previous review is refuted by this. In fact, I didn't even touch on this because I didn't think it would be an issue, but I just found that interesting. Here's another example of audio from the Rode Stereo VideoMic X that was quite loud, but it wasn't clipping. Now this confused me a little bit because I thought this would be just as loud. I'm right up on a trumpet player, there's music being played, but I guess from a true amplitude standpoint, that was not near as loud as 50 people screaming on a dance floor. So all that to say, that's quite disappointing. You cannot use this at a concert. You cannot use this at a loud event type situation. This is more of a ambiance microphone, which to that end, it performs flawlessly. So I still recommend it, very much so, and I use this, I'd say about 50% of the time that I'm just running and gunning with a camera and a microphone on board. The only reason I wouldn't use this on a microphone like the C100 is if I'm trying to capture dialogue run and gun, I would always have a shotgun microphone for that, for obvious reasons. That's all for this week. Just a quick update to the Stereo VideoMic X review, a little piece I didn't know back then when I first got it. See you next week.